Nairobi County Government, in partnership with the Ministry of Transport, Infrastructure, Housing, Urban Development and Public Works and KENHA, today witnessed the presentation of the proposed design of corner Baridi Bomas Dagoretti Road Annuity project at Crowne Plaza Hotel in UpperHill, Nairobi. Governor Sonko said his administration has taken infrastructure seriously and therefore, once completed, the 22.6-kilometer project is expected to positively transform the economic corridors and help improve the lives of people living along these areas.
Actually, we are invited here today by the Minister of Infrastructure and KENHA. There was a very important project which was being discussed here. This is the expansion of roads from Bomas to Rongai to Kiserian and Baridi. Then Bomas, Crowne to Dagoretti markets, which is very, very important for development in this great city of ours. We are addressing the issue of decongesting our great city. And I want to compliment KENHA in a very big way. This is a very, very important project. Matters pertaining to the decongestion of Nairobi should not be politicized. I always see people saying Sonko administration is failing, Sonko ameshindwa kumaliza jam Nairobi. But this is not a problem here, Sonko. We found this problem when we took over as a county government. So I'm appealing that we need to join hands together. Even you, the media, you are part and parcel of Nairobi. You are supposed to be one of the stakeholders here in Nairobi. However, at this juncture, I want to say that law should not be applied selectively in Kenya. Why am I saying this? I remember when I was a member for Makadara as an MP, there was a dual carriage that was supposed to be constructed by KENHA through the assistance of World Bank. By that time we had funding, and the road was supposed to start all the way from Kangemi. I raised this issue inside, but because you are repeating it, I have to raise it again. This dual bypass was supposed to be constructed all the way from Kangemi to the airport, then phase 2 from Kangemi above Mombasa Road all the way to somewhere past Mlolongo. But during that time there was a lot of politics because there are some investments. You know, it is bad to destroy the economy of this great city of ours, or of Nairobi, but there are some investments, some properties along the Mombasa Road which have encroached on the road reserve, have encroached on the buffer zone. So I remember by that time these encroachments were supposed to be removed to pave way for the constructions of this dual carriage, which was supposed to decongest our roads in Nairobi. But we saw a lot of politics. A task force was hurriedly formed by then to stop the removal of these parkings which had encroached on Mombasa Road. When this southern bypass was being constructed, we saw churches, schools, private properties, even part of Olesoreni hotel was demolished and removed to pave way for the construction of southern bypass. But when it comes to Mombasa Road, there's a lot of politics. There are people who are being protected. I don't know why. And we are not going to touch any building. So I want to tell KENHA and Minister Macharia, who is my good friend, that let them give us that work. Nairobi will do it. We shall remove all these illegal parkings which are blocking the construction of this important super dual carriage, which will help us in the decongestion of our great city. In Nairobi City County, we don't condone any sort of impunity. Whoever has encroached on Mombasa Road, his structure or her structure has to be removed. And I want to say this, we are not there to destroy the economy. We know these properties, these factories which are along the Mombasa Road, the industries have employed a lot of our people. So we are not there to destroy the economy of Nairobi, yeah, or to render anybody jobless. But what we want to say, we shall not be condoning any sort of impunity. Any person who has constructed a parking encroaching Mombasa Road, this is the right time that parking under Sonko administration has to be removed. This dual carriage under my administration and that of President Uhuru Kenyatta must, with capital letters, be constructed. We don't care of the repercussions. Law should not be applied selectively. And maybe if I may say, we are going to issue notices because I've consulted the minister. The funding is already there. It's only that there are some special people, special investors who have to be spared. There is even one media house which has encroached on the main road. But people are afraid that you'll be given bad publicity. Let us be given that bad publicity, but we must work. We must focus on service and delivery. Sure. They talk during the day, at night they speak, they sleep. So this one, we must do it.
Maybe Governor, you can talk about the new Jambo Pay system which is affecting Kenyans.
It's affecting Kenyans in what sense?
Motorists.
It is not affecting motorists. Any good thing must have challenges. Any new thing must have challenges. Even Jambo Pay itself, when it started, there were challenges around a week or 2 weeks. Hiyo magalele ilikuwa. But let me talk about this system. This revenue collection system belongs to the great city of Nairobi City County. Taxpayers' money haipotei, unlike the other one for Jambo Pay. I don't want to talk bad about Jambo Pay, because the contract was signed in 2014. It was supposed to end just a few months ago, but there was a lot of laxity from relocating from Jambo Pay to our own revenue collection system, simply because there was a lot of sabotage. But let me say this, Jambo Pay had a special wallet where the money collected in terms of parking fees, rates, licenses, it was going to our wallet, not coming direct to the county. So during reconciliation, it was not easy for us to confirm how much was collected. But I'm not saying that he's a thief or he stole, no. I don't want to tarnish his good name, because he's a youth just like me, he's a young man. So this system of ours, I know we're having challenges, but now it's working. So I want people to be a bit patient. And there is nothing we are losing. License, watu walishalipa ya mwaka mzima. Rates, watu walishalipa. We will not lose money in terms of rates, mambo ya license, because we shall reconcile our reports, what has been collected. National Bank is coming in because we cannot collect this money in cash. We stop cash collection immediately tuliposhika wale wawizi. So all the money that is collected will go direct to National Bank. From National Bank on daily basis, it will be swept to the CBK so that we are accountable to Nairobians. But I don't know why people are bitter. If motorists don't pay parking for a day or two, hiyo si hasara ya watu. Hiyo ni hasara Nairobi City County under my administration. These are the people who voted for us. How much we are losing a lot of billions. Kimwarer dam tulipoteza pesa ngapi? Manyumba ile inanunuliwa na government, billions of shillings zinapotea na watu wananyamaza. But a common Nairobian asipolipa parking for 1 day or 3 days as we fix this system, hakuna hasara. These are Nairobians, let them enjoy power. They're the people who voted for us. But in the meantime, our engineers are working on it with the National Bank engineers. We are expecting to fix this problem in a few days from today. Lakini ile parking ambayo wananchi wanasema hawalipi, hiyo si kesi. Ile pesa imepotea, corruption ndio mingi. Kwa hivyo there is a saying inasema the power of the people, by the people, for the people. So let them Nairobians enjoy free parking. What is the big deal? Ni sawa hata wasipolipa.
There are a few cartels that maybe you have parking attendants who are collecting money from the motorists.
Yes.
In the name of systems are not working on your end.
Yes.
But I can do it from my end. What do you say about that?
Come again with your question?
There are few parking attendants that are collecting money from motorists the name of if I as a motorist am not my systems are not going through.
I think that is illegal, because it is as if we want to turn back to manual, which are going to think they are now motorists are going to lose money. So let me tell motorists not to pay until the system is operational. And the challenges are always there. We are putting measures in place to ensure that this problem is fixed. But in the meantime, let me just try if the system is working. Because people are politicizing this thing, but it is a very good system for Nairobians. So for instance, I want to. This is star 2. Just relax, bana. 235 hash. Then let me see whether it's working. We have some challenges. It's working. So let me say 1 parking. Then where is send? This is your phone. Here. You say selection daily parking. I go there 1. There's a delay. Yeah, we can see there is a delay. Oh, start again. Okay, let me start again. 2, 3, 5 hash. Okay, underperforming error of 2 hash 2, 3, 5. error.
There are some security features which are being installed.
No. Let's tell the Kenyans the truth. What mnaogopa nini? If the system is failing, let it be known. We know where the problem is, we fix it. Yes, you cannot shy away from facts, realities. Yeah. You can lie to people, but you can't lie to people every day. Acheni hiyo mambo yenu ya county hapa. Wacha tuone daily parking. Okay, number plates. What is the number of your car? Select the number plates. You can, or you put any number plate. KCB 124, whatever. G. Then we say here. Send. So you say where your car is. Maybe I say, let me say Westlands, because CBD labda ni magari mingi nalipa. So you say whether the car is private, then private is number 7. Then it say the amount you want to pay 200 bob, then you say yes. So there are normal network challenges. That is again a system, maybe it's Safaricom. So kindly wait. So it has gone. Do you want to send 200 bob to Nairobi City County? You say yes. Then you enter PIN. Now my PIN, sitaonyesha kwa simu. Iko na pesa mingi, ne? 9972. Iko na pesa mingi. So it has already gone. Eh? Now there is a message which has already come. So we go to messages, and there you are. It's saying Nairobi City County, we have received your parking payment of Kenya shillings 200 for the number plate of the car I've put. So let us not politicize this system. We might be having, even maybe some challenges are not from the county. Maybe they are from either Safaricom or other network problems. So let us be patient. Let us be patient. Kwa hivyo Nairobi wakienjoy parking ya bure, there is no, hakuna shida.
Then kuna watu wana complain that when you pay, you're being charged 23 bob after paying the 200.
We are working on that, and we have a working system. We are going to refund that in case of any. But people should not pay to any attendant. You better enjoy free parking than paying money to people who are going to steal it. The Nairobians. Enjoy parking, but we are fixing the system. Msijali. Yeah. Ile mabilioni inaibiwa huko ni mingi kushinda hii kidogo 200 ya parking. So let us not politicize this matter.
Approximately what amount are we losing in a day?
Less than 600,000. Na mimi sina shida na hiyo. Hiyo ni sana kupatia wananchi nini ya bure. Mimi sina shida na hiyo. Mshughulike na ile pesa inaibua mabilioni huko county na national government. Kimwarer Dam, hizo pesa zingine mabilioni zimepotea. Shida yenu ni nini Nairobi wakisipolipa 200 bob a day? There's nothing.
So
hiyo hakuna kitu. Don't politicize that issue.
What happens to people who are in the seasonal parking and
no, seasonal wale walikuwa wanalipa annual parking. You know, we shall reconcile, we shall go to the system, and we have done an integration with the National Bank, how money is being paid. And this is an online system, it is not in cash. If it is in cash, then that's how you lose your money. But in the system, we shall check ni pesa ngapi ilitumwa, ngapi ilikwama kwa network, because of the challenges we are now facing. So everybody is safe. All the motorists are pesa yao iko safe, seasonal parking is safe, rent is safe, renewal of license is safe. So since we have nothing to lose, and if at all 2-3 days Nairobi and hajalipa parking, let them enjoy power.
Yes. Waziri, 1 minute in the company of the governor.
Somebody is my brother. So.
Oh, and the ile kura.
What was it about and what's the way forward in the ministry?
No, first I'm very delighted that Excellency the Governor could make it in person for this stakeholders forum, whereby we are trying to share views, share insights with the Nairobi and Kajiado County on these 2 roads which we are going to do under the Annuity program, from Bomas to a place called Baridi, which will open up that side which has been very congested in Rongai, and then this other side from Bomas all the way to Dagoretti corner. These are very key projects which will open up and ease congestion of people in both Kajiado and Nairobi. And so we came to share insights, to get feedback from stakeholders like the Nairobi governor. We also had deputy governor from Kajiado. We had members of parliament. You know, we had MCAs. We had wananchi telling us, you need to do this, you need to do this. So what they've told us, we shall factor it in the final designs. And this shows really good partnership between national government and the county governments. People say that the two levels of government do not work together. You have seen Excellency the Governor, myself, in many forums where we work together to make sure that we jointly deliver services to the people of Nairobi. And now to the Nairobi metropolis, which, as you know, covers, Nairobi, covers Kajiado, covers Machakos, covers Kiambu, covers Murang'a, under the Nairobi Metropolitan Transport Authority, NAMATA. And so this is a very good demonstration that indeed the two levels of government are working very well. I wish to thank the governor very much because during his speech, he said that they are actually reimbursing the national government the money which was spent in terms of the roads in Eastlands, which, as you know, they were done from last year under the Nairobi Regeneration Project. So this is a very good gesture to show that it's not just talking. The Nairobi governor is actually doing what he's saying. And we like to encourage this to other governors as well, to make sure that we can collaborate for the betterment of the lives of the people of this country.
That particular stretch that is from Bomas to Baridi is how many kilometers, and it will cost the government how much?
It's about 22 kilometers, 22.6 kilometers, but it's being done by the private sector. So in terms of the cost, it will be determined when we conclude all the designs which are being discussed today. After that is done, they'll cost it, they'll finance it, then we shall pay through the Annuity program, for which, as you know, is well funded through the fuel levy.
When is it estimated to be real?
Well, we shall fast track it, but we want them to start by around October, November this year.
Maybe finally, to support the minister's sentiments, we work very closely with the minister and the national government. Today in the morning, we finished disbursing the last batch of 900 million towards the construction of various roads, Eastlands and other areas. And we are appealing to Nairobians. We know there are challenges here and there. There's a lot of noise from the ground. There are so many roads which are in a bad state. And I want to confirm that we shall be willing to release more funds to Kura so that they help us in recarpeting these urban roads as the county does the other feeder roads within our estates. So the cooperation is still there, and we are going to work closely because we serve the same government of His Excellency the President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So there is no competition between us and other government agencies like KENHA and Kura. We shall be working closely. The small mistakes that have been there, we have sorted. Now we are working together as two government bodies, if I may put it. Kwa hivyo ningependa kuambia watu wa Nairobi, tutaendelea kufanya kazi na Kura. Tayari leo tumemaliza ile pesa ya kwanza ya 900 million. Tuna plan kupeana pesa mingi kwao. Phase 2 tutawapea zaidi ya 1.5 billion. Ndio zile barabara zingine ziko na shida, Kawangware, Dagoretti, Kibera and other areas. We must start from somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day. Hatuwezi jenga barabara zote za Nairobi zaidi ya 5,000 na siku moja ama na mwezi mmoja. So tunataka mkuwe na patience kidogo, na sisi na Waziri Macharia na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta tutawachapia kazi wananchi. Siasa ile nyingine tuweke kando, tuzike kwa kaburi ya sahau. Sisi ni kupiga siasa na maendeleo na barabara vile waziri amesema. Na vile sasa tumeseal loopholes ya corruption. Nairobi iko na pesa mingi. Ile deni tunadaiwa 60 billion, hiyo is was 12. Tulifanya pending bills committee from 60 billion, ile deni tumereduce to 18 billion. Kwa hivyo ile nyingine ilikuwa tunehewa na wizi. Kwa hivyo mjue pesa yenu iko safe. Tutarelizia watu kama Kura, tujenge tena hospitali, tuweke hospitali madawa, na Kura endelee kujenga barabara kutusaidia. Because sisemi ati mimi ni weak. Hapana. Watu wanaogopa kuongea ukweli. Hizi barabara za Nairobi Sonko hizi zijenga peke yake. Lakini kuna improvements kwa sababu sisi in 1 year tumefanya barabara 91 tumerecarpet equivalent to 89 kilometers. Ile serikali nyingine in 5 years walifanya 17 kilometers peke yake. Ni vile tu barabara zimeharibika ni mingi. Narejelea, tutakaa chini nao phase 2, tutarelease 1.5 billion to Kura, na ile pesa yao pia wako nayo from national government, tusaidiane. Na ku avoid delay ya control of budget na siasa mingi kwa county, we will write to treasury. Our allocation from this checker should go direct to Kura. The 1.5 billion, next financial year should go direct to Kura. ndio tusaidiane hizi barabara zingine, tutakaa chini to avoid duplication of road construction and carpeting and projects. Ndio tukubaliane, kura wanafanya hizi, county inafanya hii. Sisi tudili na zile za estate za slums ndogo ndogo, cabro recarpeting kama Lidhuli, na wao tusaidie kwa urban roads, na sisi tucooperate na wao. And I'm sure with this kind of cooperation, with the able leadership of His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, this noise ya barabara itapungua. We should not politicize hii mambo ya barabara. Watu wanapiga picha ya vichochoro, wanamoka takataka huko, wanaweka kwa social media. That won't help us. You are part of this Nairobi of ours. Even you, the media people, you are supposed to be stakeholders. Wenye maduka, wale wanamoka takataka, come, let us take Nairobi to the next level together. Stop this cheap politics by bloggers sending photos of chochoros. Yeah, we had to start from somewhere. That is why we started with the beautification of exits and entry points of our great city, the Mombasa Road and other areas. But atusemi tumewacha areas zingine.
And I also thank the governor actually, because today he also said that you know, this express highway which we are doing from Jomo Kenyatta Airport, from Jomo Kenyatta Airport all the way to James Gishuru near Kangemi, which will be done through the private sector. The governor said he worked with us to clear that corridor. You know, we want to pull back that road all the way from Jomo Kenyatta Airport, going towards Mororongo, all the way to Athi River, to make sure that as we do the express highway, which will be about 18 kilometers from Jomo Kenyatta, we add that portion of Jomo Kenyatta all the way to Athi River, to avoid people coming from Mombasa having a bottleneck at Jomo Kenyatta Airport. So that, the governor said we shall work together to make sure that if there's anybody on that corridor who is slowing down the process, the governor and myself and our ministry work together to clear, so that we can start as soon as possible. The plan is to make sure we can start the construction. Ifikapo kama September, you know, this year, we start construction. This is a road where people have been waiting for 40 years. You know, we had many partners coming, they will do it, then there was a problem. Already now we have designs completed, we have the partners completed, we have signed all the documents, and with the governor and the county city of Nairobi, we shall be able to complete this in good time. And so thank you once again, Governor, for the collaboration. Thank you.
And like JKL, thank you for the airtime.
Reporting for Kenya Digital News from UpperHill, Nairobi, I'm Erastus Zomo.